Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 3 here on Snowdrop Tundra for the Summer Festival, and we're trying to hunt down a Cram-O-Matic and Delibird, but we're going to start off with 10,007 Sneaky Snacking, which is very nice to get us started for the day. I did get an Ultra Tasty for dinner last night, so I made it to Ultra 3 as well. We're also going to pick up 100 sleep points. I went to bed quite late, got up quite late, but it looks like I still somehow got the 8.5 hours. Guess we'll figure that out here in a bit. And for our daily lottery, we're going to pick up 10 diamonds. Very nice. All right, and then we can jump into our sleep report, see if we got the dozing sleep type, which it is pseudo-balanced, but the dozing sleep type will skew it towards dozing, which will help with finding Delibird, hopefully. But I doubt I got the dozing sleep type because I slept feel like I slept very well. So I probably got snoozing or slumbering. Barely got that 8.5 hours, 8 hours, 37 minutes. I don't know. That is a lot of dozing. 10%, 48% snoozing, 42% slumbering. It's balanced. Balanced, pseudo-balanced. Okay, cool. So I don't think that means anything at all. But we are going to get probably about 25, 30, oh, way more than I thought. 39, yeah, 39.1 million. Very nice, which is 7 spawns. Decent chance for Delibird. Very good chance of Delibird. Shiny Delibird would be not. Yeah, I was about to say, that's a very, very pink Slowbro. All right, nice. I mean, I don't need another Slowbro, but I will take a shiny. Very nice. Looks like nothing new. So we got Bellsprout, Croagunk, Wobbuffet, shiny Slowbro, Slowpoke, not Slowbro, Slowpoke, Swablu, Flaffy, and another Slowpoke. Well, at least we got a shiny out of today. All right, let's see what we got. I don't even know what I would want to catch out of all this. Mareep's hungry. Slowpoke is, of course, hungry because it's shiny. You know what? Honestly, out of all of this, I don't think there's anything I really want to catch other than the shiny. Nothing else is really going to be super fantastic, but I guess the Bellsprout may. Well, no. I do need a better Croagunk. We're using the shiny one we have now because it's shiny and it's decent, but I do need a better one. So let's we're gonna feed this Slowpoke 1 biscuit. Because shinies are guaranteed captures no matter what you feed them, so never feed them your bonus biscuit or anything higher, always just 1 Poke Biscuit. And be done with it. Guaranteed catch. And then we're going to see what we can do about this Croagunk, because I do need a better one. Hopefully one with triple oil that has ingredient finder. Ugh, didn't catch it. I'm going to try with Poke Biscuits because we are about to get a couple more from the mission. So we're going to see if we can take this home. Okay, good. Now, is it going to be full? Yep, all full. Well, at least we got the shiny Slowpoke. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Ooh, what candy do we send out? For my money, it's between the Swablu and the Bellsprout. I feel like a lot of people are going to get Swablu candy this week, so I think I'm going to do Bellsprout. Yeah, Bellsprout would be... Yeah, Bellsprout's going to be the most useful, I think, because Victory Bell is very good at Lapis, particularly if you get Curries. All right, so we are going to pick up 5,400, somewhere around there. Somewhere around 5,400 Dream Shards, and we're going to get this adorable shiny Slowpoke. I do like that pink. It looks way better in this game. All right, so we got level 13. What we got? We got Coco Tails, Coco. Not super desirable. Having Tails at level 60 would be nice on a shiny, but it is what it is. This is also a skill specialist, so not really worried about it. Ingredient Finder S is good for getting Tails eventually. Inventory Up M, also good for skill triggers. Inventory Up S is doubled up. We don't need that. Skill trigger at level 75 is good, and Helping Speed S. All in all, Outside of the inventory up S, this is actually not bad. This is a pretty decent Slowpoke. Outside of the nature being neutral. Oh, what did I mess up? Oh, I didn't select helping speed. I thought I did. Okay. Outside of a neutral nature, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But again, it's shiny, so we are, of course, going to keep it. I feel like probably going to be about middle of the road. Ooh, it's getting worse. That helping speed is going to help, though. That's funny. I thought inventory up would help a little bit more, giving you more time to actually get a skill trigger in between collections before the inventory gets full, because 9 is a very, very low carry limit. Very interesting. Relative strength is all 0 so far, so this is pretty much no better than a neutral Slowpoke. Yeah, that's the way shinies go. Oh, well, it does get better. Skill trigger, of course. That makes sense. It does get better at level 75. This is not something we're going to invest in, though. We already have two Slowpokes that are better. One that's already a Slowbro and one that will be a Slowking, and they're both 90-something, both with tails. So this is just for the fun of seeing how this shiny finally turns out. Outside of that, not really super worried about it. At level 13, we're of course going to save it. Oh, you can select gender now. Interesting. I don't know that gender really matters for 99% of Pokemon. Very few that it does, and only one that I can think of in game off the top of my head with Ralts. Because you have to have, what is it? It has to be a male Ralts in order to evolve to Gallade. 28% relative strength. Nice. All right, well, it's not too bad. 42. Kind of what we were thinking. So, not too bad. You know, it's a shiny for an event. Always gotta love shinies. It's been a while. What even was the last shiny I got? Was it a Swablu? It might have been a Swablu back in the day. Maybe even before the Raikou event. I feel like it's been a long time since I've gotten a shiny, but this one's a PR42. Not good, not bad, but we're gonna keep it and we're gonna move on. Okay. Oh, surprising, no new news today. I thought we were gonna have some today, but no, we do have some community reports though. There's gonna be about 44 of them. 45. All right, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that doubled up. Very nice. 45 and 17 of them doubled. I'll take that. And we got to level up, level 3. That's link cable. I almost had 2 link cables. My memory is failing me yet again. All right. And then we also got a medal. What did we get? What did we get? 70 flying type Pokemon studied. I feel like we're probably going to advance that particular medal track very far this week. Okay, now for the meat and potatoes. Not going to collect from Gardevoir yet. Skill trigger there is very nice. Ooh, especially if you're going to give me some corn and shrooms. I will take those. Very good. Nothing here because I am not collecting from you, but I still wanted to click on it anyway for some reason. The power of Ingredient Finder. I think yesterday was about 50-50 split on berries and ingredients, and then today, like 75% ingredients. It's a very good sign. Victory Bell also starting with a skill trigger. Actually, I'm very curious. Victory Bell triggered like 3 times yesterday, I think. When I went to bed, I checked Victory Bell's energy and it was like 82%. 110 so far. Yeah. I mean, I get why they don't, but I do wish they would let you go over 100% when you go to sleep, but I get it. It just would be nice to like wake up with like 180%, but it is what it is. But starting out with 110% energy for the day, very good, very good. This is why I like Victory Bell so much. Victory Bell is one of my favorite Pokemon to use on my teams, and mine's just okay. Imagine if I had a really good one. But let's go ahead and make some breakfast. We're going to make, of course, the Dream Eater Butter Curry. We're going to throw in our last 2 fiery herbs. You know, I would be very greedy and ask for another extra tasty, but of course it's not going to happen. 10% chance. But that does mean I had a 1 in 10 chance of getting what I asked for. Still level 53, which is to be expected. And that also means that we should get to Ultra 4. I believe we're gonna get to Ultra 4 here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, halfway to Ultra 5 almost. Honestly, at this point, the further we climb in the ranks, the better odds we have of a Delibird showing up, since we do have the pseudo-balanced sleep. There's always a chance. But I think the percentages are a bit lower than what we had last week because it is pseudo-balanced, so the spawn pool is more wide. All right, we also got a skill trigger there, so very nice. All right, cool. Starting off pretty well. So far, Gardevoir has done a good job these last couple of days. Yeah, last couple of days. I don't know why why did I second guess that? My brain smooth and me tired. That's why. Okay. Now for the fun stuff. Whoa, almost forgot about the missions. We definitely need to get these biscuits back. We got Snorlax to Ultra 1, so we got 5 biscuits. Only a few of the Summer Festival missions are left. Not too many. Good to Master 1. We certainly will. Give out 15 biscuits. Maybe. Stick to bed. Stick to my bedtime. Yeah, should get that one. And cook 12 times, almost certainly. We also got to Ultra 4, so we get a small dream cluster. And the rest of these should be pretty much in the bag outside of befriend 10 Pokemon. Just kind of depends on what spawns. I'm not going to catch Pokemon just for some dream shards. That seems a bit wasteful. But now we can move on to what everybody's really here for. This adorable little guy right here. All right, Candy Cram-O-Matic. Let's see what we got. First use, 1,000 dream shards. Let me see. What's the best way to do this? Let's do 10 Jigglypuff candy. So we got 10 fairy candies, 10 psychic, 10 poison. I want to run some more experiments and try some different stuff to see what happens, because I have been reliably told that I am just getting very lucky with my Cram-O-Matic results. It seems like several people have told me that. Also, the community has come together with a bunch of different data points and come to the conclusion that, I forget the exact number that I was told yesterday by one of our community members, but it's somewhere around 35 or 36% chance to be the candy that you put in if you put in all 40, if I remember correctly. If all 40 are the same type, you have a 36% chance of getting the candy that you put in, the candy type you put in. So I want to do a little bit of an experiment, do 10, 10, 10, 10 of all different types, and see if I still get one of those types or if I get a random type. And I'm going to do this every time I do the Cram-O-Matic. I don't know if I'm going to do all 4 today because it is starting to get expensive. But let's see what we've got. So first use, 10 fairy, 10 psychic, 10 poison, 10 rock. We get a ground type. Okay. So still didn't get one of the ones I put in, which is making me think that the odds of you getting the type that you put in are based on the amount of the type you put in. But further experimentation is needed, and I'm not going to be able to do enough to come to that conclusion, but maybe my information can help. Honestly, I'm level 55. Let's see. I have a few dream clusters. I could use them for the experiment for science, but don't know if I want to. Don't know if I want to, because that is going to get very expensive very quickly. Very quickly. And I think towards the end of the week, we can make up for some of these dream shards if we can get to a higher rank. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, I'm going to save the Pikachu candy because I feel like with all the different Pikachu variations, it's going to be better to hold on to them for a future special Pikachu, whether it's surfing Pikachu or flying Pikachu or one of the Pikachus with a hat. You never know. I feel like It's going to be better to save that. Plus, there is the potential that we get a Alolan Raichu, and we will need Pikachu candy for that as well. So, definitely saving the Pikachu candy, even though it is the one I have the most of. But another... Oh, why did I do... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. Did not mean to do Slowpoke. I think Slowpoke's water type in this game anyway, so that might have been okay. But I want to do the same ones just to be consistent. I don't want to skew the results by using a different candy. Although I don't know that it would really matter, but just to eliminate any other variables, let's just keep it the same as always. Psychic type. Okay, so that time we did get a candy type that we put in. I'm going to do one more. We're going to do 10 Jigglypuff again. 10 Wobbuffet. Nope, not Ekans. 10 Gulpin. And 10 Sudowoodo. Okay. Now let's see. Last one. A great success would be nice. Hey, there you go. Sometimes you just gotta ask for it. Apparently, I think they said there was about a 16.5% or somewhere around there. There's 16-something% chance of getting a great success. But I, again, got bug type, so a different candy than what I put in. Okay. So either my luck has run out and I am just getting the other 60-some-odd% of getting a candy type that is not what I put in today, and I've just gotten unlucky to balance out my luckiness for the last couple of days, or the amount of a particular type of candy that you put in affects the odds of you getting that particular type of candy. So if I do like I was doing yesterday, put in 40, maybe it maximizes the odds around that 36, 35%. But if I do it like this, where I'm doing 10, 10, 10, 10, then the odds are a lot smaller for each of them. Is kind of what it seems like. The question that which is in line with what they told us, but the real question I had was, is there a threshold, or does each candy add, say, 1%, just for example? If I put in one psychic type candy, does that give me a 1% increase of getting psychic type? Versus putting in 10 psychic candies, then I have a 10% increased chance. Or is it a scale, or is there just a certain threshold where you know, if you put in 5, then you get 5%, but you don't get anything if you put in 4, so on and so forth. That's kind of what I'm trying to piece together in my brain, is how exactly it works. And I don't know if we're going to be able to figure it out without having access to the code, to be honest. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of a curiosity of mine that I just want to know how it works. But as long as we keep getting candy and keep getting great success, we're converting candy that's largely, you know, quote unquote useless into something more useful. So I'm kind of okay with whatever we get, to be honest. I just find it fascinating because it's science. But do we have enough to make lunch as well? Because today's a little bit later, since I woke up a little bit later. We do. We can make lunch, so we get a nice little extra tasty treat. I don't know why I said extra tasty. It's almost certainly not going to be extra tasty, but who knows? We did get a great success when I asked for it. Maybe we'll get an extra tasty. Nope. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way with meals. 42,375 more strength, still level 53 on the Dream Eater Butter Curry, but not too bad. Not bad to wrap up today's video and today's Cram-O-Matic science experiment. So, if nothing else, my results have added to the data pool, and yeah, maybe this will help get things figured out for everybody to be able to put in what they want and really optimize what they're putting into the Cram-O-Matic to get the results they want, or at least as often as possible. Ultra 5, so definitely going to be Master 1 come tomorrow. Cool. All right, well, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. Go ahead and join us in the Discord, which is the link is in the description of this video. If you want to join us in the Discord and continue the conversation and discuss with everybody about Pokemon and other video games. And other than that, thank you again for watching the video. Y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.